Hello, 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 hello. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Wait though, could you hear music?
At first I could, but then it just disappeared.
Ah, Lord. I still ain't figured that out. Okay, I figured out one of these days.
Uh,
Dude, what's up with it?
Ain't nothing at all, honey. On the road again.
That's what I
On
was
the
just
road
saying.
back.
It sound like you driving.
I am. I'm on my way
Huh?
back where I'm supposed to be, honey. Had to drop my children off.
Ah, you could have told me we could have delayed.
You good? I'll be there in about 10 minutes where I'm trying to get to.
Ah, okay. I ain't actually said go. Ah, wait. I'm prepared. Oh, yes, I'm is. Yes, I am. Yes, I
Be there in about
am.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Girl, I am such a big bag. Oh my gosh.
What you do? What you
Girl,
say?
I'm such a big bag. I just been eating all day. Literally. I have my days. So some days I don't be wanting to eat, and I just be good, and then some days I just be fucking shit up.
What you been eating?
And I feel like it's my hormones. So my hormones do crazy stuff. I just be wanting to eat. I don't even be hungry.
Yeah.
I just be looking for something. It's almost like a filler, but it don't feel like a filler. It feel like it's something my body is telling me I need.
You,
Girl, my hormones.
you might just be wanting to eat it because you ain't eat it for so long.
You right, that too. Ooh. Girl, I made some cookies earlier from scratch. I had made some cookies last week, and so I had some cookie dough left over.
Hmm.
So I baked them. I
What
made
kind of
some
cookies?
uh
What kind of cookies?
chocolate chip, but they buttery. They buttery, and the way you make them with butter instead of oil. And so when
Mm.
you bake them on parchment paper, they be thin and like chewy.
You
Fine,
think you could mail me some?
I can. Girl, I bottle that shit up and sell it because it is so good.
Look, when you do that, send me one of them cough tinctures too. Shit.
Man, okay.
So
I
I
got
can
a whole
see
bunch
give
of
it to my
tinctures I need to bottle up. I gotta buy some more amber bottles.
yeah.
Hmm. But yeah. Been
Dang,
eating.
I've been in the kitchen today on some just playing around with some herbs.
Okay.
I ain't gonna say playing, but mixing and mingling. How about that?
I know that little blend you sent earlier look like that's fine
I can't wait to taste it. I let it sit in the I'm gonna let it sit in the what you call.
in the sun.
No, I ain't gonna put that because it got watermelon juice. It got real fruit juice in there.
You so you mixed it all in with the fruit juice, the herbs
Yeah.
and the fruit
I'm
juice.
I'm gonna send you a picture. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. So you had to let it
Mary.
marinate and matriculate.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay.
I'm gonna see what this time about.
Okay
This
then.
I have been telling myself I'm about to start back doing my juices and stuff because when I do it my skin and stuff be so much clearer. My hair done started growing
Mhm.
and stuff. It just be better. I just feel better. I'm
And
feeling
especially in the summertime too.
yeah.
I know I saw a thing where a lady made some chlorophyll instead of buying a chlorophyll in the store.
I saw that.
Yes, and she made it
But
on her
it
own,
makes
but
sense though, because what's really in the ones you buy at the store?
girl, alcohol. They put
Exactly.
alcohol in it to preserve it and stretch it. Well, you can
Mhm.
make your own. You just gotta drink
We could
whatever you
just
make.
eat a
You got.
salad.
You can, but if you don't want to drink no
Yeah,
salad, you
I'm
can
just
just.
playing. But I get what you're saying. That was informative. I saw that because I
Yeah.
know who was it that said that to me. My daddy said that I was when I was over their house one day. He said, "This some chlorophyll right here, ain't it?" He be juicing green. When I juice,
Hmm.
he cold press 'em.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay,
Cause
let's do it.
I like the cold pressed cilantro. It is so in cilantro and cabbage.
Yeah.
And it be take a little shot of that. Do everything you need to do. And cilantro gets rid of metals and heavy toxins too.
I remember one time I juiced a purple cabbage.
Cabbage juice tastes better than cooked cabbage. Cooked cabbage makes it has a
I didn't
different
think my
effect.
stomach was gonna ever stop bubbling.
You know, it don't make my stomach bubble. The
This was
cabbage
like
juice.
the first time I had ever juiced cabbage, like, and I haven't done it that often. But you
Yeah,
have to mix purple. You have to mix cabbage with the right stuff to make it. I mean, if you care about taste,
yeah,
sometimes it don't be about the taste. It just be about the benefits. So I'm gonna just shoot that shit back. But if
yeah,
I just was like, you know what, I want to have this juice to just drink, as juice. I don't
yeah,
recommend cabbage.
yeah. No, I don't know. That cabbage juice I was drinking was pretty
What
straight.
you had was
But
it straight cabbage?
I did with straight cabbage. The straight cabbage juice because it's good for your stomach lining
I
and
know it's
getting the
good for you, but
probiotics.
that shit was nasty, bro.
It was that, and that's what I was saying. The green regular cabbage wasn't as nasty as I thought. It was
That
actually,
purple cabbage.
yeah,
No,
and the purple cabbage might be,
I was like,
but the,
wait a minute, because I like saute. I like to saute it with the apples and stuff.
yeah,
And
no, that was my little joint, my
they
little,
was, but I juiced it. I juiced it with the same way you would cook it. You know how you,
yeah,
baby? No, ma'am.
yeah, no, 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 no.
That
You know,
shit
I
was
ain't cooked none of that
so
in a long fucking time. I forgot all about that. The purple cabbage with the
nasty.
apples and the
Yeah, that it be fine. Hey,
ginger.
but you know what? It tastes real good when you put it on the grill.
I bet it do.
Ooh, it's fire.
Yeah, I ain't girl, that used to be my favorite dish.
I know you wouldn't put me on to that. I never forget that. I was like, you and I cook it. I done cooked it a lot, especially when
Yeah,
I wasn't eating like meat and stuff. When I was just doing
that's what I
vegetables,
said. I lived in Jackson, I used to have all kind of recipes, girl. I don't even be hardly cooking nothing because my kids eat so janky. I ain't even wasting my time or no money trying to cook nothing
I'm
for
still at
them.
it. If I cook it and you don't eat it, you just figure out what you gonna eat. Cause shit, hey, I don't know what to tell you. I've always been on. If I cook it and you can't eat it,
Mm,
well, I ain't gonna say can't eat it because my kids got them food allergies. But if you just decide that that's not what you want to eat, you could go to sleep hungry.
mm, mine to go buy their own stuff, which is
Just
fine
mine
with me
have
too.
gotten big enough to where they will do that. But girl, I'm not about to be cooking 3 and 4 meals and going 3 or 4. Nope.
I don't know. I don't cook 3 or 4 meals, but I sure don't. It's a lot of stuff I don't cook because I know it. I'll be the only one eating it.
And it won't get
And
ate. And don't
and it
nobody
will
want
be
to eat
sitting
the same shit for 5 days in a row.
because these jacket
That's
children
not
ain't
like
ate
when
it. So
Mario
I
come home. It don't be no leftovers with Mario.
everything.
Yeah, I'd be like, yes, but no. But I ate up everything. Good Lord. So well,
Everything.
I just feel the air that everything feels weird. But I ain't gonna say it feels weird. It just feels strange.
Yeah, I don't know. I had a good little
What is it
weekend.
in retro? What's in retrograde?
Mercury's in retrograde. I want to
Yes.
say something else. It's about 2 planets, 2 or 3 planets. Saturn's in retrograde. Something else in retrograde. But Mercury is Mercury's in retrograde in Leo. So that's dealing with your individual expression, creativity.
That's how I've been on all day long on some creative stuff and
And
writing
then,
out things and
yeah. So that's what the focus is. And the thing is to stay out of other people's business, tend to yours and your own.
right. I
Because
agree.
it's individual focus right now. Self. Cause you
Mm-hmm.
mess around and get in somebody else stuff and you be in the middle of some shit and then anybody got time for that, especially not in this retro, right?
I
So
don't.
mind your the business that minds you, as the old folks say.
I thought it was a business that pay you. Which one is it?
I don't know, but that sounded good. Mind the business that minds you.
Yeah, you right. I'm with you when you right.
Stay out of folks' shit.
Kyla be sending me the most unhinged TikToks.
I would say these children have a different sense of humor. I'd be like, ooh, okay.
I be
Okay,
like,
I get
whoa.
it.
Huh?
They are dark. They have some of the darkest humor
Yes, because
and
what?
dry.
Well,
Dark and
I
dry,
got a pretty. My sense of humor pretty. It's pretty dark, but
but not dry. They sense of
it's a
humor
little
is dark.
dry too. It's a little.
Theirs is dark and dry. I'd be like, ooh, Jesus. Uh-uh.
Ah, where you get this from?
Right. Dark and dry. Yep, nope, not a
Man.
good combo.
Well,
Not-
let's look.
And
Let
then
me
they say earth signs have dark comedy, dark humor anyway. So the Kyla is that's probably why you got dark humor because you was raised in a house full of earth signs.
oh, it was one. Well, my brother is an Aries, and then my other brother is a
Virgo.
Sagittarius. Mm-mm.
Oh, well, you did have
Yeah,
two.
one of them
I
is a
think
Virgo, but that's an Earth sign, though.
yeah, that's the earth sign. So you did have two fire signs. But
Yeah.
fire signs, our comedy is a little bit more direct.
Yeah. When I was young though, that was my like I would go with any opportunity that I get to go with my old with Naboo. I was in the car, the Aries.
Yeah. And Aries are direct communicators, and they will hurt your feelings, and you will be like, "Dang, why you say it like that? Why you have to look like that, bruh?"
It didn't
Oh,
bother me. I didn't care. We got along real good.
my son is
He didn't take
Aries,
my
so
shit,
baby,
and I didn't take his.
man, my son be he just looks so stoic on everything that he does. But behind
Yeah.
the scenes, he be talking shit and slick talking and be laughing. But it's just like our first appearance, he come off as a brash asshole to everybody. He does not discriminate.
I haven't
Hey,
met one Aries that's not like that.
he don't give a fuck about your age, your creed, your color, nationality.
And it
He's
don't
gonna be
matter
an asshole.
if it's a dude or a girl. They all just be
No,
like, I don't give a fuck.
right. I ain't never gave a fuck.
Ever. Like, yeah.
Angela, Sarah, I ain't never give a fuck.
Yeah, Angela. That shit is funny to me. Hey.
And it's hilarious. My son is a walking asshole, booty hole. But as the saying goes, if you didn't have an asshole, where would all the bullshit go?
I don't know. I ain't never heard this saying before.
Never heard that one. Let me make sure I said this shit
You,
right, because
I
I
really
heard
think
this
you're a
other.
90-year-old. You a 90-year-old man.
Oh,
You.
this what it is. This the saying. If the world didn't have assholes, where would all the shit go? For real.
I have never heard that ever in my life.
Oh my
No.
gosh. Well, you need assholes in this world because if you didn't, everybody be back the fuck up, full of shit.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I probably can be an asshole if when I, if need be.
Hey, listen. Speaking of asshole, I know this is so random, but I was on TikTok and I done slipped into this Barbie, a Barbie butt. So I'm thinking it's a lot of women. Yes, it was like two or three women. They were like, "Yeah, I'm going back for a checkup post op Barbie butt." So when I
Guess
hear
what?
Barbie butt, I'm thinking like you done got your booty cut off to be shaped like a Barbie. No, this is for people who have ostomy or colostomy bags or have an ostomy and permanent ostomy. They'll never use their butthole again, so they get it
They
sewed
sew
up.
it up.
Yes, I was like, "Ooh, that is creepy." Oh
Do
my
they
god.
keep the vagina?
Yes, they keep the vagina, but they can't boo boo. They can't have bowel movements out of their buns. So they get their booty hole sold up, their rectum sold up.
Who the fuck? I mean, who came up with it?
Girl, I probably just doctors
So
because they be trying to
do
make.
you think they do it? What's the reason for them doing it?
I didn't get to the
Is it
reasoning, but I
aesthetics or do it be like
probably
leaking or something?
don't leak. Probably just aesthetics.
Who
Probably
don't want to
aesthetics.
have a booty hole though? Like that make your booty your booty.
I guess they figure they don't need it. And then you got to think about it. We live in America. So they be doing a whole lot of operations and extra stuff just to make money off of people. That's a surgery that somebody is paying for. And that's more money to them. So they done probably told, oh, it's more beneficial. You don't need that booty hole no more. Just sew it up.
What they say, peace.
You don't need that booty hole anymore. Just sew it up. And then they had a nerve to name it a Barbie booty. Bitch.
Because that's what man, are you that's crazy as hell.
They got a Barbie booty. I said, oh my God. I'm literally over here dying. I'm thinking like, oh yeah, this is the opposite of a BBL. These for the girls who want flat booties. Let's get a Barbie booty.
These folks is out here sewing
Like,
this
well,
up. So I guess you can't say that
yeah.
saying everybody opinions is like assholes. Everybody got one because they don't. Damn. Well, let me read the title.
Okay. I'm finna put you on mute.
Okay,
I'm gonna
I'm
let
gonna read the title.
you.
All right. On tonight's episode, well, actually, the title of this episode is "Teach Me If You Want to Reach Me." And on tonight's episode, we will converse about the characteristics of being teachable and how it can affect an individual's life. Our dialogue will also include real life examples that can be applied to an individual's willingness to experience, learn, and grow as a person. Of course, we will get off task, talk our sass, crack jokes in our West Tennessean lingo.
Okay, I'm back. Whew, out of breath.
So you sound like you was skipping, hopping, and running.
I had to run up some
But
stairs.
we need to go back to that place we went to. I just thought about that. That's been on my mind so heavy.
What? Rainbow Creek,
Or whatever that shit was called.
where
Hey,
we
you
took
know
the kids.
we went to Arkansas. I
Yes,
think
I
that might
forgot
have been
about
the
this.
best experience. Like that shit was dope, man. We need to do that
It
again.
was. That was really fun. That would be a good excursion. You know
Like a
what? I was
girl
thinking,
trip or
yeah,
something.
like a girls trip, like Hot Springs, Arkansas people. If y'all got some girlfriends, because it was how many of us? Four of us.
It was for
We, we got a nice little cabin back off in the cuts, and we explored
the hot
Hot
spring.
Springs. Yes, the Hot Springs is so calm. It's a
It
nice
was
little
calm.
dust off
It was a calming
town.
experience. What was that we threw in that fire? Some black walnut sage.
Girl, I don't remember. I don't
I
remember the
do
details
because
of
I
that.
threw it in there. It was black. It was
We done so sat out there and started a fire and everything.
and saged the shit out of us. It was black walnut sage.
Okay, where we get that from?
I brought it.
Uh, then they had some nice crystal stores because
Mhm.
Hot Springs. I want to go back and go to the little place where you dig and look for diamonds.
Yeah. I
My
wanted to do
mama,
the hot spring, but I didn't want to get in there. Never mind.
I know it. They got it bottled up. You got to go
I
to
didn't have. It just bothered me to see the locks on there though.
yeah, you got to go to a bath house and experience the hot springs. It ain't open like it used to be, where you just go. And that's what my mama said. She said back in the 70s, like when she went to Lane back in the 70s and 80s, she said they used to come to hot springs all the time. And she was like, it was so beautiful and quaint, and you could actually. That's before they bottled up the water and chained it up, and then also you could see just the stones and diamond. You could just go and
But
just
how you
roam
just
around,
say I own this now?
girl. Cause
I mean,
people,
I know,
I
but
don't know.
damn.
Right. We ball with capitalism. We live in
It ain't even
capitalism and
yours
greed.
though. That's what I be tripping off of.
Yeah, exactly. They done came up with laws to make it theirs and make it to where you can't even enjoy it.
Or utilize it. But anyway, that's a good experience though. That
Yeah, it
I would
was.
or go or do something similar.
Yeah, if you got somewhere else. But Hot Springs is very cheap and reasonable and it's nice. And you have water. You have a lake there because we went and ate at a fish house on the lake and that fish was good as shit.
You had some alligator too, then.
Uh-huh. We
Yeah,
had fun. It was overall a good experience.
I think it was.
Yes,
So you got a word?
I do. So the word that I have is I got two words.
Okay.
So the word I had was finesse. So finesse is basically I was reading an article earlier and the finesse in like layman's terms, it's the quiet precision of knowing where to move, when to wait, and how to let the work unfold on its own. And so the other word is a Taoist word, which is Wu Wei, which is roughly translated as effortless action. It's a
That's why people
it's a
say, "Ooh wee,
right, Wu Wei. It's an effortless action.
ooh wee, this
uh
some bullshit."
it's also known as a flow state or being in the zone. It's kind of a relaxed concentration that makes it impossible make which makes impossible tasks suddenly attainable. And like I said, it's basically a central concept in Taoism and it's translated as non-action or effortless action. However, it's not about complete inactivity, but rather acting in alignment with the Tao or the natural order of the universe, which leads to a state of harmonious and effective action.
Mm.
Woo-wee.
Ooh wee.
Right. I'm not gonna lie, you. I really like traditional Chinese medicine
I do
and
too.
Ayurvedic and traditional Chinese medicine. For some reason, those two really be aligning with what I feel like is
I think it's good too because it doesn't like the side effects are not like well, it really don't be no side effects
right. And the
unless
concepts
you just
are
overdoing. Unless you just if you supposed to do 2 cups and then you doing 5, then yeah, you gonna get some.
yeah, it's more about balance. When you're dealing
Yeah,
with traditional Chinese medicine and Ayurvedic, it's about balance. And we live in a country that does not understand balance. Everything is extreme. And
and that
so I like it because the concepts are more in alignment with the idea of maintaining harmony in everything that you do. So
I think that makes sense.
hmm
Because if you're not balanced, then you just I know I can be extreme one way or the other.
and a lot of our extremes come from our our environment. It's
Yeah,
not
and
a
from your
lot of it
nervous
is not.
system being shot.
Yeah, right. And it's not self-imposed. It's just
Mhm.
like I gotta keep saying I think America, United States is a big ass experiment.
Yeah, I think it is. Listen, I'm with you when you're right. Ain't that what people be saying now? All the
And
way.
like I think the whole world is just sitting back and watching like we are a big ass experiment. No lie.
It's reality TV at its finest.
Yes. It is fine. It's that everything is controlled, whether we want to admit it or not. Like every phase that they transition us into is controlled. Not by us, but by the
Somebody,
powers that
puppet
be.
master.
Yes. Yes, the powers that be, just like this whole mental health epidemic, that's controlled. That is a whole nother form of MK Ultra that y'all shove it down people's throats to make them think that it's always something wrong with them
And
and to make
you
them
know what?
get on medicine.
I'm gonna go with your what you just said. This card I just pulled from my empath deck. It said
Hmm.
release your critical voices within. When a critical inner voice says I'm not enough or I'm too sensitive, immediately counter it with this is not true. Focus on loving thoughts instead. So it's like
Yeah.
what you talking about with the mental health. Like
Hmm.
not to downplay what nobody think, but
Right.
my personal opinion is when you learn to control your thoughts
Yeah.
or your parasitic mind, as the Michael Ruiz dude be talking about, then like can't nobody tell you who you are, what you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
so are you like so I can give a prime example since we talking about uh I spoke on giving, real life examples. So say for instance, if you a kid and you 4 and you go somewhere and they say, okay, well, this you have ADHD characteristics.
Mm.
So from 4 all the way to 12, that's all you've been hearing is you got ADHD. He can't be still. He got ADHD. He can't be still. He got ADHD. She got ADHD. She got ADHD. Whatever.
Hmm.
So in your mind, you now have a critical voice that's telling you, hey, I cannot sit still or I cannot focus to complete this task because I have ADHD. I have ADHD, so
Hmm.
therefore I can't do this. So then it falls, and I'm not saying that I know I have seen some children where you really be like, damn, he really can't be still.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? But a lot of times it'd be like a chemical imbalance to us, whatever. But
Hmm.
it's exclusions to everything. But I will say, I think a lot of the times it's because that's what you're telling yourself. Or if you
Right.
telling
Or
yourself,
you've
"Oh,
been,
I got an IEP, so I can't do this because I got an IEP." No, you
or
can't do it because you think you can't.
right, and you don't want to do it because you done told yourself you
Exactly.
can't.
Yeah.
And folk been telling you, people have programmed you since you was 4, telling you, oh, you can't do it. Oh, you got this. Oh, you got
So
that.
now
And
that's
like
your
you said,
cut and your handicap.
exactly. And so just think of that on a wide scale. Right now we're in the social media. That the sitting on social media can be fun and it's good to pass time, but sometimes you get inundated with so much that that shit
Exactly.
can make you
It be
crazy.
information overload, and then you
Yeah.
try to process all this shit. Like your mind is not designed to process just information coming in. If all these different opinions, it's a lot.
Yes.
Let me just turn
in,
this shit
in
off.
15 and 30 second increments, and you didn't listen to
Yes,
that. How many do you listen to in 30 minutes? You think about in 30 minutes and you listen to 30
52
second snippets.
shit.
That's a lot of fucking
That's
listening
a lot.
to. That's a lot. So, and you listen, and then they start sending you based off of algorithm. You're
What you
gonna be
want to hear?
programmed, right,
Hmm.
subconsciously. So I just say that to say,
Be
uh,
mindful of what you telling, of what you let your, of what you take into your mind, because after so
yeah.
long, that's gonna become your critical voice.
Yes, and that's going to be your program again, another program. And and
Mhm.
and, and like I said, we're running a program and we're in experiment, and
It's the
all this shit
matrix.
is, yeah, it's the matrix. So
I think
break
so.
out
But
of
the
some of them
stronger you make
programs.
your mind, I think for me, because I am a
Thinker.
mental. I hate saying
Mm.
mental because then people be like, "Oh, she's crazy."
No,
No,
you're just a thinker. You're
I'm a
heavy.
thinker, and I think critically. That's like me and me and my son was talking about the different levels of how people think, and we was
Mm-hmm.
talking about how most, well, I ain't gonna say most, but some people think on, if you do it based on Bloom's taxonomy,
Mm-hmm.
they're only gonna think of maybe one or two, the first one or two levels, which is like
Mm-hmm.
recall and identify and stuff like that, to where you're not really having to create or model or do anything,
Mm-hmm.
like where it's actually an action verb, where all of
Mm-hmm.
but where you have to actually do like maybe some hands-on type stuff. So I don't know. The thought process of critical thinking is very limited.
Right. Very much so. And that comes
And that's not
from,
just even in regard to like school wise, like you, everything you learn, your thought process that you learn in school or wherever you do your primary years of life is going to determine how your thought process works as an adult.
Mhm.
So if all you're taught is how, let me just teach them how to do this, we're going to teach them, just certain things, or if the focus is on passing this test or whatever, then you're not really
Mhm.
being taught to think critically.
Right. You're being programmed. And once again, programming in this country starts off very early.
It started if you are in school.
Yeah, it starts early. And you think about our kids, that all the kids to go to daycare and
Mhm.
pre-K, you're being programmed early. And like I said, I understand it. I get it.
Yeah, we get it. We
I
just
understand. I'm not knocking it, but it's just be aware that it is a form of programming. And sometimes you need to step outside of that program, you
yeah,
know.
and be teachable, and that can slide us right into
Right.
the topic. Like, how open are you to learn something new?
Right.
So
Open.
I'm gonna read, like, where I googled the definition of teachable,
Okay.
and it's an adjective that is the part of speech, and it basically just means that you're able to learn by being taught or able to be taught,
Mm.
but you have to be open or willing to be able to learn in order to fall under that definite, or that definition.
And I'm gonna say with learning, also be open to doing your own research
Mm-hmm.
as well. Don't just
Don't just
rely on
believe
what
what
you're
you
being
hear.
told,
Yeah,
because that's a form of programming. Yeah, being teachable is helping you expand, but also when you're just being teachable and you're only going with what you're taught and not questioning anything,
right.
that keeps you in a certain state. You know what I'm
But if
saying?
you have a
Question.
really good teacher, and this is not just whoever
Mhm.
is teaching you whatever you're learning, that person will encourage you to do your own research.
Mhm.
It's
Do your own research.
somebody that really wants you to learn or question
Mhm.
what they're telling you. Like, let me ask questions, and
Mhm.
they're okay with it. Like, I always tell people, there's no such thing as a dumb question.
Mhm.
If you don't know, you don't know.
Right.
In my
And
opinion.
so you're right.
Uh,
Motherfucker ask a question, and if they don't know the answer,
if I don't know the answer, I'd be like, shit, I don't know. Let's Google it.
right? Let's do some research. Let's find out.
Look it up. Let me get a book or something, because I don't want to tell you the wrong thing, especially if I don't know. I'll be like, let me think about that. I'm gonna get back with you tomorrow.
Right. Or be like, shit, I don't know. You look that up.
Exactly. Well, yeah. You look it up, and I'm gonna give you some extra points, and you come back with an answer. Shit,
Hmm.
save me some time, because I probably get home and forget.
And so I want to add to that, teachability is
Mm-hmm.
not about mental capacity more so, or competence. It's about an attitude
Mm-hmm.
of, and that's what we were saying, being open. It's the desire to learn, listen, and apply.
Yep.
It's a
And you
willingness
also have
to
to be
learn and learn, unlearn, and relearn. Cause baby,
right, because you're gonna make mistakes, and that's part of being teachable, is being open to making mistakes, because majority of the time that's where you learn from is experience, like real life experience.
hmm,
Teacher, you can go to school, you can be trained, you can have somebody else show you exactly what to do, but the first time you actually put your feet in that situation, or you experience something, then you be like, I had an
hmm,
epiphany. I just went to Tiffany. No, I'm just saying. But I just, it's like, oh my God, this is what they meant. Oh my God, this is
yeah, you
what
have
they,
your aha moments.
yeah.
Hmm.
So it's
And
just being open, I think, is very, very important. And knowing that
yeah,
you're not perfect. Like, everybody fuck up.
and I'm gonna hit you with some Bible stuff since y'all wanna.
Okay, okay, hit me with the
Let's give me for the Bible stuff. The Bible emphasizes the importance of being teachable, highlighting it is a virtue that leads to wisdom, understanding, and growth. Mm.
clock's
Finger
teeth,
snap.
as the children
Okay.
say.
Okay. Now, there's a difference in teaching and training. Okay.
Okay, what's the difference?
Okay.
What about coachable?
Training,
Would coachable be the same thing as trainable?
I think I think coachable is closer to teachable because coachable means somebody can coach you through and you're willing to listen to them and learn from their coaching.
Okay.
Now, training is, let's do training versus teaching. Training is, so teaching primarily involves imparting knowledge and fostering understanding, often through a more theoretical approach. Training, on the
Right.
other hand, emphasizes development of specific skills and practical abilities, typically through hands on experience and practice.
So basically, theory versus application.
And
So
theories change all the time.
exactly.
Yes. So
Mm.
that's why I
So if
teach.
you if
Mhm.
you
Go ahead.
if you so like let's I'm gonna give you a real life example for that theory versus application. When you go to her school, you got to be able to pass the theory test, and you got to be able to pass. Can I take what I just learned and apply that shit?
Exactly.
Okay, that's my real life. Okay, my bad. Keep going. For real, I just thought about that because I had a homegirl who she could pass the application part, but she couldn't pass the theory part.
And that's how nursing programs are. And
School too.
being a doctor per se, because really practicing medicine is a practice. It's theory.
All you
But
doing is the scientific method.
right, you're practicing. So things change all the time. So your method you may have learned maybe on the fly on the go. You may have to change.
Or it might be the method that you will learn. I had a nurse tell me that most doctors are taught to prescribe and not really look at this like just
Hmm.
pres- never mind.
So
I'm
I'm gonna give you the goal of teaching. The goal of teaching is to equip individuals with a broad base of knowledge and the
right.
ability to think critically about subjects.
Hmm.
Whereas training, the goal of training is to prepare individuals for specific tasks, roles, or situations.
So if you want to take that and put that in a real life example, that's like you go to school for 12 years, 13 years for, regular school, and then you go secondary or further education would be your training. Or
Hmm.
where you actually go and do like internships and stuff like that.
Yeah, secondary education is you're doing something specifically
Right.
towards what a goal. Whereas your K through 12 experience is a broad experience. So you're getting everything, all smorgasbord. But when you start going into college and getting into specific fields, you are in a specific field. So you are being trained. Even though in college you do take some like broader subjects.
Those
Once you
first
start
2
getting
years, you take those prereqs, and then you go into
the nitty gritty, which
yeah.
is training. So
But
that's why a lot of
let me ask
do
you this:
what?
do you think that being teachable requires a catalyst?
Mm, it depends on the individual because some people need a catalyst or something to push them. Usually, most people that want to start learning and open themselves up to being teachable, something triggered them to be open to
So
learning and
that's the
teaching.
catalyst, though.
Yeah, so yeah, I would say so for the most part.
Yeah.
Because when I think about me and my spiritual journey, like prior to 2015, I was kind of shut off and just went based off of what I had learned or was trained or taught through family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
because you just have your whatever you were taught,
yes, and
your
so
upbringing,
when
learning.
So when 2015 hit, I was triggered because I was transitioning in my life into, I was in my job was transitioning. I was a single parent, and it's like just had an epiphany. I ain't gonna say an epiphany. It was more of a awakening. Like, damn, like life is coming at me in different directions, and what I have learned is not helping. So I need something else to help me be able to stay balanced and grounded and cope with what is coming at me. So yeah, my teachable moments in opening me up to more wisdom and want to learn was came after as a catalyst of something else.
Mine usually come from an experience, like you just said. So
Yeah, it was more of a, like this ain't it.
right, let me do
And
something else. I can give you a good example for me when I graduated from Lane, then I just went back to waiting tables. Like I just went back to waiting tables, and then I did it for like a year, and I was like, you know what, this ain't gonna cut it. I can't keep doing this.
yeah, this
So
ain't it. And you know what? That's crazy. Usually in your adult life, it'd be a job. So I don't know if that's good or bad.
it be what
Ooh,
it's bad because that's still technically like a form of programming because now
yeah,
you old. Well, you're not old, but you're older. So now you have to have a certain career or live a certain lifestyle
to be able to
to be
maintain
able to
and
maintain your freedom.
yeah. Damn, that's fucked up. So like, I just
It's
can't even
fucked
be
up.
sitting by. I can't even be sitting by no tree and be like. So that make me question like all these folks that were just sitting by trees and just had the epiphany.
And
Like
just keep
usually,
chilling
huh?
and
Yeah,
just be
like ooh,
chill. Like why I got
let
to
me
work this damn hard?
right. So most of our experiences here have come from basically a catalyst that's probably more than likely a negative catalyst.
Yes, let me get my because it always be like, let me get my shit together. I need to get my shit together. I need to
A
get my
bad
shit.
experience.
I almost was homeless. Let me get my shit together.
Yeah. So let me open my mind up and trigger so I can be teachable and get some wisdom and knowledge.
Or let me close my mind off so I ain't got to be homeless.
Let me be trainable.
Yep.
Let me be a little more practical.
Or
The
let me
philosophy.
be, I ain't gonna say it's trainable. I think it's let me be programmable.
Mm,
Mm.
can't even just do what the fuck out. You can do what you
Oh,
want to do, but it's still
I mean,
mm,
you can, but
you might be on the streets. She
unless you know what I'm saying,
belongs
I ain't
to the
gonna, but I
streets.
think some people are able to, you know what I'm saying, make them a living and being able to chill by that tree. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, you're right. And I will say that
So we're like, I
from
don't think
experience.
it's not a pro, but it's I have seen that when you own your own stuff or when you have your own business, a lot of times you work harder
Mhm,
than if you was just going in and working for somebody else. But you also have the opportunity to where you can make way more money than waiting on a check
mhm.
every 2 weeks too.
And this is what I have found too, just from my experience. Like all these people that be on the internet that be spiritual gurus and all this stuff, they really be having money. They come from families that have money because they have the time and access to sit
Mm.
around and explore. So a lot of the times their catalyst is not a bad experience. Their catalyst is, oh, I ain't got nothing else to do. Let me just open my mind and
And try
explore
something. Try
and
these
try something
shrooms.
new. Right. Let me cross my legs and sit in this grass for in the sun for 10 hours because I ain't
And
gotta go to
hug
work.
some trees and stuff.
Right. So it just makes you think like really people who are under the gun of stress and living in certain environments, they don't get the opportunity to
Mm-mm.
be free, open-minded to learning different things and different techniques and different, not just spiritual aspect. I mean, it always comes back to spirituality because ultimately that's what's important. But so now you can see why a lot of people stick to church and stuff because
It's easier.
that it's easier and it gives you a certain mentality. I know black churches do of struggle. It
Hmm.
taps into the struggle. Whereas if you're
And it
somebody
makes
with
it
some money,
okay.
yes. And it eases your pain. Like, damn, I'm struggling. I go to work every day. But you know what? I come to this church and they tell me this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to struggle.
Right.
Whereas if you somebody got some money, You know,
What you
you might go to
struggling for?
church, but you're not struggling. So you can see outside of your immediate needs right in
Mm-hmm.
front of you because you have access to. And I'm not talking about people that don't have access or have access. I'm not, it's this is a world we live in where it's the different
We
varieties
just
of
having a
everything.
teachable moment.
Yes, I'm having a teachable moment. Like most of the people who cling on to certain aspects can't see anything past what's right in front of them because they don't have that flexibility.
Right. And it's always just a square, like in a square, in a box. We're in a box.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. Do you think that teachable moments require an age limit? Like say for instance, in regards to who you can learn from.
Nope.
I don't think
Because
so either. I think you can learn from you I can learn from babies.
yes, and I think you should always keep your mind open to learning no
Yes,
matter how old you get because
I
I
do
think
too.
when you stop learning, you stunt
Unless you
yourself,
put yourself in a box.
put yourself, and that makes me wonder about Alzheimer's and Parkinson's because they said spiritually or they said the metaphysical but meaning behind that means that you are stuck in the past.
Yeah. In
So if you're stuck
Parkinson's
in
or dementia.
anything that has to do with memory loss,
Yeah.
those any of those diseases that has to do with like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, all of that stuff that could categorize you being losing your mind. It means you're
What
stuck in
about
the past.
psychosis?
I don't know about psychosis. I need to pull out my little book because
Let's
I
see.
ain't. Yeah, the
Tell
metaphysics
me about
behind
it later then.
psychosis. I think psychosis is anxiety.
I do too. And your
I think
nervous
so.
system has crashed.
And
Bitch,
your nervous is yes
I can't do this.
because you have revved yourself up so much in your anxiety that it's
Your
too
brain
much.
break.
It's too intense for your nervous system to catch up because you are anxious about the future and something that you have no control over.
Right. I agree with it.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna find that. Where's my little thing at? My little esoteric book. I'm sure because I ain't never looked up psychosis. I've been
Mm.
having this book for years. I'm sure for to look it up.
Take a picture of it
Psychosis.
when you do.
Yeah, this little lady. I don't know how I stumbled upon this book.
Because it was meant.
It
So what do you
was.
think about what
It
do you
ain't got
think
psychosis on here.
it don't
Mm-mm.
mm.
And Louise Hayes wrote a book too, but this one was just like a little quick. It ain't got psychosis.
I think it goes with what you said about with the nervous system and anxiety and
Yeah,
that type of stuff. Because you think about it, when people take anxiety meds, it calms their nerves.
you're right. And you not
And you
being in
don't
the
be
present.
panicked out and freaked out. You
Or
be
it
calm.
say, okay, the only thing it got is insanity.
Mm-hmm.
Insanity is fleeing from the family, escapism, withdrawal, a violent separation from life.
Mm. That's
Mm,
psychosis.
yeah. So fleeing from the family. Ooh.
Mm.
Mm.
Clocks.
Escapism, withdrawal. So that okay. So a lot of people that have psychosis, I wonder if a lot of these people that because we're seeing it more rampant. A lot of people going in psychosis. It starts this from their family. They may be what do they call them? Generational. I
Break.
don't. I hate to say curses because
Yeah.
it's
But
just
it do be a curse though.
they breaking generational patterns.
Right. And those patterns usually begin with something traumatic.
And it begins from your upbringing, what you've been trained
Yeah. Your
as being
program.
in a family, a
And that
program.
goes into that goes back into like that I was talking about the parasitic mind because you've
Yeah,
been domesticated. So it goes back into your domestication and that
your
thought
family
process.
is a program.
Yes, and
Mm.
that's the ones that domesticate you and give you your parasitic mind, which your
Mm.
parasitic mind is what is used to control you or continue your program.
Okay, so this makes sense then. Insanity,
Mhm.
fleeing from the family, escapism, withdrawal, violence, separation from life. And we are seeing a lot of people
And
who
then
are
if you think
leaving.
about it, if you even go any further and tie that into like AA type stuff, insanity is doing
Mhm.
the same thing over and over and over and over again and expecting different results. And if you take that thought process and apply it to somebody that's either on drugs or alcoholic and you watch them do the same thing over and over again, you be like, damn, this motherfucker retarded. Or, oh, I know you're not supposed to use that word, but
Girl,
whatever.
bye. Ain't nobody said we're using that word because that
I
is a.
I just saying because I know you get
I
where
know it.
in my background, I think, well, I ain't gonna say I think it's just a frowned upon word, but I slick don't care. Sometimes you got to use that word because that's what's applicable.
Exactly. That's what it is sometimes.
Yes, so they used to have commercials out that said that.
We
But
had a
anyway,
basketball
so
coach
if
that
you
used to
take
call
that
us
and you
retards.
huh?
Our basketball coach used to call us that. She's called us speds.
She did. Are you sped a little bit, motherfucker? Shit. Today I am. I've been thinking all day long. So yeah.
Gosh.
Shit.
Yikes. That was a
That was hilarious.
that was
That was a good teachable experience.
it was. Girl, that would have been so they would have been canceled in 2025,
Man,
baby.
then you were fired. No job. So okay, this is my last my last little question that I have
Mhm.
with the teachable. So do you think that being teachable has an effect? No, does being teachable affect different aspects of life, as in like relationships, whether it's romantic or platonic, partnerships like business wise, or your career?
Heck yeah. Cause everything, every moment is a. If you don't stop, if you stop learning, you're dying.
Yeah,
Opposite of you're not you're stunning your growth. Just like we say with the Alzheimer's, and you're stuck in a certain realm because everything, only thing that's constant in this world is change. And in
exactly.
order to change, you have to be willing to learn and grow
No,
and move with the
that's right.
times.
But you see, I see so many people, including myself at times, and I can own that is where change is hard. Or
Yeah, it is.
they run from change. Like you get comfortable in a certain setting or a certain lifestyle or a certain this is what I'm gonna do every single day where it just be routine and then
Hmm.
it's I be trying to figure out like is you bored? Is you cool? I'm
Yeah,
bored.
but every
Because there's
moment is
no
a teach.
growth, there's no change. And I don't mean it in a way to say like it needs chaos or anything like that. It's just it's routine. So it's no growth happening, no change is occurring.
It's become and it comes mundane.
Yeah,
And
and not
so
saying
I
to
flip.
fix it if it's not broke. Like I'm not saying throw a monkey wrench in there and just throw it, change up everything.
Mhm.
Like you got to be able to. Something different needs to happen
Yeah,
sometimes.
you need to shake something up and try something different. Because I know I go through periods, especially when the fall hits and it's transitioning into winter. I do this almost every year. I get into like a mundaneness. I feel like life is mundane and it's kind of like, oh, blah. So then whenever I start feeling like that, like I'm in a box or in a rut, I start learning. I start branching out and feeling like I have to do things to open up my mind and expand some more.
Right.
I don't know why, because I just feel like, damn, I ain't learning nothing. It's just, I'm just
It
here.
gets boring. Like I live to learn. I
I do too.
like that's all I really be. If I could be a professional learner, I would do it.
Right. For me, rabbit holes are my everyday. That is my
Experience.
life existence. Rabbit holes, baby.
Yeah.
Rabbit holes make me so
'Cause I never heard of
happy.
Barbie doll butts before. That's wild.
Right, Barbie doll butt. I said, okay, they going against the BBLs. Okay, baby's getting their regular booties because I got a Barbie doll butt. If you want to say technically,
Yeah, me too.
like if we're
That's
looking
okay.
like I was like, okay, they want to look like regular girlies like me, like the night. You think about the girls in the videos in the 1990s, like in the humps and the bumps.
They
All
was
of the video
regular
girls,
people. But
they
now
did not have big
people
old
put so
booties.
much focus on ass now. But I don't even really think it be like men. I think men just like ass in general. I think it be the women.
Men just like cooch.
They do.
And it's a plus to look at an ass from every now and then, but real men like cooch.
They do.
Women are doing this for, or
For
no,
their
I
own
think,
sake. I think
no,
women are
I,
liking women more than usual. And it's pressure.
yes. Or I think that we're falling into a culture where we are looking at celebrities
Mhm.
because these celebrities on they doing these enhancements so that they can look a certain way in front of a camera. But when you
Yeah,
see these people in real life, they be looking crazy as
they
fuck.
be looking crazy.
You be like, look at them
It's
folks'
still like a
lips.
good movie. I can't idiocracy.
Yes, girl, I be seeing these folks out with these lip fillers in real life, and I be like, oh,
Is you cool?
oh, you look crazy. But behind the cameras, it's a different look. It still look crazy, but it doesn't look as dramatic.
Right.
Whereas in real life, looking at that, and I can understand it. Like, and I'm
And
not
some of them
justifying,
go
but
back and change it. Like what if they got like implants and stuff? A lot of them go back and take that shit out.
yeah, because they were doing it for a phase, just like the Kardashians. They had them big old lips. Now they toning it down and trimming out. Hollywood was in the big old booties. Now everybody's into Ozempic and looking like little wrinkled up prunes.
Have you
And so
seen what's the girl that play tennis?
Serena Williams,
One of them. Man, hey,
Venus,
she look. I don't know. I don't think that was AI, but she look crazy.
well, she done lost weight.
She done lost everything.
Serena,
I don't know. I don't know which one it was,
ah,
but she looked crazy.
that she
You remember I had got down to like when I had got real little.
yeah,
That's what she looked like.
Serena Williams.
Yeah.
She can't get that little.
Shit. I bet you $20.
I was looking at Kiki Palmer.
She look a little crazy too, don't she? Do you think
She done
hers
got rid,
she was
huh?
always slim, but now she looks
No
questionable.
man, she's on those Ozempic because and
And she
then what's her
fine.
name?
She wasn't big though.
Well, she had that baby and she started looking like had a mom bod. And everybody was like,
She
okay,
looked
Kiki,
good.
she look good, but girl, but that's what I'm saying. These people are in Hollywood in front of cameras, and they have to go with the norm of what Hollywood is in. So that's what they follow, the Hollywood trends, and that's why I be saying people like we can't look up to these people. These people are
I
they have
don't
to
look up to her anyway, because she give me some
I
money.
don't either, but other people do. But you have to
Yeah.
understand these people are programmed and controlled by the money that they have. So they're gonna have to do certain things to keep their money. That shit,
I agree.
I don't have that money. So I'm not finna go ahead and get no ass or no big old fat lips because my lips are already fat.
I'm not going to get nothing.
Who
Only thing
that's
I
all I
might
can
do is give me some hair extensions, but I done started my locks back. I look like Sid the Science Kid right now.
say. Girl, Nola look like see the size kid. London done did her some two strand twists. I said, my baby looks so cute.
I look like
That I was
Sid
like,
the fucking Science Kid. Bless it.
that's who came to my mind. See the science
I don't
kid.
even care. And you know my hair be puffy all the time. It don't matter how many times I lay that shit down. I just roll whatever, put some lipstick on. Now I've been covering my head though, so
Hmm.
for my own personal reasons.
Cover your crown. Start put some tin
Mhm.
foil on mine.
Huh.
Start putting some tin foil on mine.
Can you please take your picture and send it to me when you do it?
Hey, but you know what? People started doing that because of
I
MK
know,
Ultra.
but that shit funny to me.
And they started doing it. No, it started. I found the history of it. It started at a Russian embassy.
Yeah.
Americans were at a Russian embassy back in the Cold War, right after World War II, and a lot of them started getting sicknesses, just like they did in Cuba with their sonic sound or whatever
Uh-huh.
sound, and it made them sick and have neurological issues. The one in Cuba happened like in 2020 or 2019. This was recent, but
Mhm.
they were using the same technology in Russia. And so the people, Americans in American embassy started wearing tinfoil on their heads, and they said that they could not. They stopped getting the migraines and stopped getting the headaches.
But it makes sense.
It does.
Yeah.
So
Cause
why
you think
y'all out here
about you
talking about?
know those people who would cover their houses with tinfoil.
Uh huh. So y'all better quit talking about these folks as conspiracy theorists.
Because a lot of times that conspiracy theories, 10 years later, it should be right.
Right. So really, and you know, they came up with conspiracy theorists when they started with the Black Panthers. They started that to discredit
Mm-hmm.
the Black Power movement. So everything is the verbiage is to insinuate something else. So it's kind of disconcerting when people be like, "Oh, you a conspiracy theorist?" No,
Thank you.
I just think outside the box
Right,
sometimes.
because why do I want to stay in the box? That's what I hate and I hate when people be like, "Oh, the first thing when somebody thinks differently or they feel differently about certain things, then the first thing that come out of somebody else's mouth is, "Oh, you crazy."
Yeah, you crazy. You a conspiracy theorist.
So I just be like, "Thank you.
You know what? You might be right.
You
I
might
might
be
be.
right.
I might be a little
I
cuckoo.
enjoy thinking outside of the box.
I might be a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And now I'm at a point in my life where I don't even give a fuck. It's called
I
40
like
and fuck it.
I like Cocoa Puffs.
Fucking and fuck.
I
I
ain't never
Cocoa
gave
Right. Cocoa Puffs used to be busting, and them little what's them little chocolate chip cookie cereals
a
called?
I used
Huh?
to like them ones that look like little vaginas
Oh, what is that?
or roaches.
Snacks?
Yep.
Oh yes, Honey Smacks was good with the frog. They don't even got smacks no more, I don't think.
Yeah, they got something that look like them.
Yeah, I used to like them not cocoa cookie crisp.
Cookie
Cookie
crisp. Yeah. I
cookie
used to
crunch.
do it. No, nothing tastes the same. I seen today when they had a nutty buddy snack cake. I said, see,
Uh,
y'all done went too
uh,
far.
right, because I barely like Nutty Buddies. I
I
get on a
like
Nutty Buddy
Nutty
kick.
Buddies do not taste like Nutty Buddies used to taste when I was in the 10th grade.
They do not. Just like them darn, what's them things? The
Zebra
wafers.
cakes.
No, not Zebra. I like them other joints. God dog it. They wafers, but they got peanut butters in between them.
Mm.
What is the name of them? They made
That's
by
Nutty
Little Debbie.
Buddies.
Huh?
That's Nutty Buddies.
No, Nutty Buddies is the cookies.
Nutty Buddies is not a cookie.
Oh yeah, yeah, Nutty Buddies. Yeah, the Nutty Buddies. Oh, they got Nutty Buddy cream pies. Shut up. Yeah, not Nutty Buddies is busting.
Snack cake. They got snack cake and they get something else.
Oh,
It don't. It
they
don't.
so do.
Mm-mm.
I'm
They
thinking about Nutter Butter. Nutter Butter. Has that always been called Nutter Butters?
them cookies.
Yes.
I don't know. Probably
Why I thought Nutter Butters was called Nutty Buddies and Nutty Buddies was something else. Shit.
because all that shit tastes like plastic now.
Well, it
They're
do.
rubber bands.
Ugh. They got Nutty Buddy ice cream bars. I'm dead.
You know what? Hey, them kind of good.
I'm dead. I'm back alive. I'm dead again.
I took a nap. Asleep. I'm
I gotta stay off TikTok. I swear to God, TikTok make me sick.
that
I'm
shit.
dead. I'm alive. I'm dead again. Uh, I got to say, well, I be talking shit about social media. I am a whole TikToky tacky.
I am.
Okay.
I like it. Be entertaining. Plus, like
I do too. I don't even like
I
Facebook.
be
I do not be on Facebook no more. I be on TikTok. TikTok,
I be on
TikTok.
a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I done fell off of Instagram because
I don't
Instagram is
be
just
on there as tough as I used to be, but I will go through it. Cause my Instagram and Facebook is tied. My
tied
stories
together.
is tied together. Yeah. So
Hmm.
yeah, yeah, but I got two.
Girl, why they got a nutty buddy with jock strap, an athletic cup, a protective cup from Nutty Buddy, a sports jock supporter that gives unmatched protection and comfort. You remember dudes used to wear jock straps?
Wait a minute. Do we get wait, wait a minute, go back. Say
It's
that
called
again.
it's called a Nutty Buddy athletic cup. I done
I
scrolled
guess
from
to
nut.
protect the nuts. It's a buddy for the
Girl,
nuts.
why they call that shit Nutty Buddy though? Because at the end of the day, when I hear Nutty Buddy, I'm thinking about a damn.
They covered in chocolate and peanut butter.
I'm finna send this to the chat. I am dead. Oh, oh my gosh. Nutty Buddy
Where you send it?
in Messenger. A Nutty Buddy athletic cup. I just scroll looking at Nutty Buddy
Ah, okay.
snack cake.
I'm thinking it had the Nutty Buddy like logo with the. That's what I was like. Wait a minute, do we got chocolate and peanut butter in there too? They just dip their nuts in the chocolate and
Oh, girl,
my head
no.
went completely the wrong direction.
Oh, no.
Special as
No,
hell.
no. You know, they make Little Debbie's here in Chattanooga.
I know. I seen
That's
it.
7 day Adventist. They make them out in
For real?
college there. They say it's a 7 day Adventist bakery, so it don't have no pork and stuff in it or meat.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, and they used to be healthy because they, 7 day Adventists they very health conscious, but I'm pretty sure they're not anymore.
It's probably bio geo engineered.
It is right, and with it on the
And it probably tastes
packaging,
like rubber bands.
it probably does.
Pop
It
tarts
do.
taste like rubber bands.
I don't know. I had some Pop Tarts here recently. Them just been busting.
Mm-mm. You just
Like, ooh,
excited. You just excited to eat junk because your ass ain't ate junk in 15
I
years.
know it. And I've been drinking and for real and just being grown. I was like, ain't nothing wrong with it.
What you be
I,
drinking?
girl, I drank some gin yesterday, some Bombay
Ooh, that's my
Sapphire, baby.
shit.
I like gin, but that was too pine needly. I said,
What
ooh,
you had?
ooh.
Just regular gin.
I did. And I got some Bombay Sapphire and I mixed it with some tonic and a little lime. Girl, that shit was
You should have
nasty. I was
mixed that shit. You be trying to make fancy drinks like you still working at the country club. You need to
like,
mix that shit with some Kool-Aid.
right, or some grapefruit juice or something, cause baby, that was gross.
Yeah, nah, you drinking old white man drinks. You need to drink get you up.
Girl, yeah, no, that was nasty. So but yeah, and then we drank some Casamigos.
I ain't you know what? I ain't never had no Casamigos, but I don't really like tequila like that. It be making me want to fight and shit.
Dude, yeah,
Well, vodka really be making me spin, but tequila. As I've gotten older, my stomach, like I get up in the morning, I be like, you know what? I ain't never drinking this shit
I
again.
ain't not never. And then I realized I haven't drank any white liquor in so long because we've been drinking like Jameson and brown liquor. I drank some white liquor, girl. It made me want to go out and be
And then
active. Yes. Drink some years. I was like, shit, I'm gonna go party. Like, man, I might need to drink me a couple shots of vodka every once in a while in this thing.
you gonna go to
Black people,
jail.
what?
You gonna go to jail fucking with that vodka.
Man, listen, I be needing that little pick me up sometime because that brown liquor don't do nothing. Brown just make you want to sit at the house and watch TV and marinate in your feelings and your thoughts. Sometimes I don't want to
It makes
marinate
me
in them.
feel like that. Well, I don't know.
It make me
I
feel
haven't
like that.
really
It
been
chills me
drinking.
out.
I drunk maybe 2 weekends ago. Then I drunk some wine. But I really, really here lately, I really been on some different shit.
Yeah. Well, this
But I
I
will,
got
occasionally. Occasionally, I have me a drink or two
Me a couple,
or
had me a
seven.
couple
A
drinking
drink or
drinks.
seven.
Had me a couple drinking drinks yesterday. Had
I
some
ain't ready.
oysters.
I like day drinking
Hey, you remember we
because
used
you
to
can
go day
take a nap
drinking?
and keep going. Get up and do it
You
again.
re- you remember we used to do that shit every Friday and Saturday in Jackson. We would go to
Over each
get
other's
that.
houses.
No, we used to go out and eat every weekend. We would go to TGI Fridays. We would
Was
go up
I
there to,
there?
huh?
Was I there?
Yes. We used to
No
go to
recollection of that shit.
Coyote Blue when it was at the old place.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I do. Why is my some shit I just don't be remembering.
Yeah, because it's probably a transitional period. But yeah, we used to, because that's when I had first quit my job and I didn't have nothing but time on my hands.
Mm. I do
And I used
remember
to
we
be,
used to. I do remember us getting together and drinking. I just don't remember where we was at.
yeah, we would be in public. We wouldn't be at home. We would like go out and have drinks and stuff.
I probably had
Like
started before we got there. Then
yeah, with like grown people. And we used to sit in there and just be drunk at like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the evening.
we should definitely do that shit again. Sounds like a
On
great time.
Friday. Yes, because you would get off work and we would meet up at Bird's establishment. And they would have the best margaritas because Jeremy was the
I
full
do remember that.
he was
Okay,
the
I
yes,
remember.
Jeremy
I
was
remember.
the bartender. Yes. We
I
used to go up there
remember.
and get
I
drunk.
just had a whole image in my head pop up of the building and everything. I remember.
Yes. The old Coyote Blue before they moved out to Blackberry Farms, whatever that new shit is. But yeah,
Yeah, I remember.
a
It,
time was had. Yes, it was.
it was.
Time to get back to those days. I'm feeling it coming back slowly but surely. I'm feeling relaxed in my life. And like everything is not a chore anymore.
That's good.
So that's a good thing. Yeah. Yes, I feel like life is good, you know.
So, did life teach you something to reach you?
It did. It taught me to be present in the moment.
Obviously, it taught me not to remember shit.
I think not remembering stuff be traumatic, some trauma sometimes, because a nigga be going through bullshit at that time too.
And
Or
sometimes you just don't need to remember shit.
you don't. You're right. It's a whole section of life
But
that I
I
don't
know
remember.
sometimes I have to have shit to trigger my memories
Yeah. But why is that though?
because it
You
don't be
probably
important.
yeah. Or we at an age where you just be forgetting shit too. Just like I remember like we
I
went
think
to
I can only remember shit for about in the 10 years time span, and then I have to go back and search my file cabinets.
yeah. I be remembering stuff that I really enjoyed. Like I forgot about that trip we took to Hot Springs, Arkansas, until you
For
brought it back
real?
up. I ain't forget it, but I didn't remember the details. And I was like,
Mhm.
damn, that was fun. We took
It
that long
was
ass ride and we stopped at that little herb store that was out in the middle of nowhere.
with that lady, and we got those resins. I need to go back there. I
Yeah.
couldn't find that shit nowhere else.
Yep. We got the resin. Yes.
And you couldn't tell me that lady was selling dope out that damn building.
Mine. Selling dope. Talking about she retired and moved to Hot Springs, Arkansas. Ma'am. Talking about her husband was a chef. Ma'am. Y'all out here in the middle of bullfuck Egypt selling that work. Okay?
Man,
Talking about, oh yeah, I just do this on the side, ma'am. There ain't
that's
nobody coming through this herb shop but the
Breaking
dope man.
Bad.
Right. The dope man. Shit, this your
I ain't mad at him. Like that TikTok that dude you sent me.
bruh, that's what I'm saying. TikTok be going down the wrong side with me. It'll be
Right.
good that all of a sudden they been popping up with drug dealers and folks selling cocaine and making coke. Sir, ma'am, I'm not. Are you trying to get me to do drugs or sell? Which one? Both?
I'm
Cause
gonna hold
why is
that
it?
thought.
Huh?
I'm gonna hold my thought.
Why is this on my FYP page?
Cause it's
I ain't.
for you.
It's the
Might be
program
trying
me
to
to do
tell
what?
you something.
Program me to go to jail? I think the fuck
Yeah,
not.
girl, make it, huh?
I think the fuck not.
Girl, I'm just playing.
I know.
Let me read this thing.
Oh yeah, we didn't
Get up
talk
out of
over.
here. Okay, but no, but before I do you have anything to say? Anything else?
Mm-mm. I'm gonna tell you what I said. I'm gonna leave y'all with this quote again.
Okay,
Remember
what's
this.
Okay.
The quote is, if the world didn't have assholes, where would all the shit go?
I didn't know you was finna say that.
That's some real shit. Keep that on the tip of your mind to next week.
Ah, you was crazy. Okay. I am root of your root, and soil of your soil, bone of your bone, and blood of your blood. And the names of the Shanklin, Jones, Fuller, Merriweather, Curran, Johnson, Dyson, Morgan, Davis, McNeil, Hill, and Crutchfield. We thank you for your guidance, protection, wisdom, and clarity. We understand, overstand, and understand the strength and power that's being provided to us. We accept the responsibility of the gifts passed down to us. We walk in your strength and power today and every day. Ashe.
I say, amen.
All right. All right. Yeah.